Hello, my dear students. Let's create a parallel line. But first, let's remember what makes two lines parallel. As long as they have the same slope. So, if the two lines have the same slope, they are parallel. Here is the question. A line parallel to 2x plus 3y equals to 12, and it needs to pass 9 for the coordinates. So how do we do that? Let's write down the slope formula. M equals minus a over b. Remember, the number before x is a, the number before y is b. So in this case, negative a is 2, b is 3. That's the slope. And we're going to create another equation of line. Let's start with ax minus plus by equals c. And the lines should have the same slope. A's and B's must be the same. So A and B's will be the same. C will be the question mark. 2x plus 3y equals C. C is the one we don't know. And here comes the coordinates. It needs to pass 9, 4. So this is x. Remember, this is y. So x needs to be 9 plus y needs to be 4 equals c. Let's just solve the equation here. That's 18 plus 12 equals c, and c is 30. So in standard form, the equation is 2x plus 3y equals 30 is parallel to 2x plus 3y equals 12 and passing through 9, 4. This time we want to create a perpendicular line. A perpendicular, what two lines perpendicular? If the two lines have 90 degree between and they meet, they intersect. And the rule here is that if the slope of the lines multiply and equal to -1, they are parallel. So once again, we're going to have slope 1, and then we're going to create slope 2. We will multiply. The product of both slope multiplication should be -1. So let's do an example. Same line. 2x plus 3y. This time, again, same point. 9 and 4. This time we want to create a line, a perpendicular line that's passing through 9 and 4. So since slope is important, let's figure out the slope first. Slope 1, I'm going to say it's going to be minus a over b, which is minus 2 over 3. So that's slope 1. Slope 2, that needs to be, and slope 1 times slope 2 equals, that needs to be -1. So what are we going to multiply this fraction? That's going to be -1. That is easy. So 3 over 2 multiplied by -2 over 3 will be -1, right? They will cancel each other, and it will be -1 equals -1. So that is the slope. Once again, slope 2 is equal to +3 over 2. And if we want to find out A and B, we're going to say this should be equal to -A and B. So since it is positive, we need to make it negative as -3 over 2. So you see, slope will be +3 over 2. That means this part is A, this part is B in our new equation of line. So let's do that. AX plus BY equals C. And for A, it's going to be -3x plus 2y equals C. And now I know this equation of line needs to pass through 9, 4, so I can use this to figure out what the C is. We just practiced this previously. -3, that will be 9 plus 2, that will be 4 equals C. And what am I getting from this? -27 plus 8 equals C, and C equals -19. Now I have everything I need to create equation of line. That is, again, -3x -3x plus 2y equals -19. So this is the equation of line that's perpendicular to that and passing through that. Next example. In my opinion, very easy. For question 6, write an equation in standard form for horizontal and vertical lines. So horizontal and vertical lines, this is x, that is y. So x equals 8. That's going to be vertical line. And y equals -9. That's going to be horizontal line. And that's it. But when you have fractions, this is the trick. X equals 3 over 5. Since we have to write that in form, we need to make sure we multiply everything by 5. And that will give us 5x equals 3, which is good enough. And that is y equals 5. That's it. Let's practice.